I just don't want to
letter is relevant to this one. Third. Yeah. Everybody.
Form a letter of which number I need to read. Yes.
I forgot it, sorry for that.
I'm done. So
I
have done.
I left the drops. Should I put it back?
Oh, I forgot to remember. To me, it's all me lah.စားကြမနေတိုင်းစားရတဲ့သဘောရှိရမယ်။
Animal workers.
Next time, I'm always sure about everything, so just ask me. You need to copy that.
I don't need
Because of water pollution, why did it? The main factor causing this.
You look like that.
Well, why water pollution is related to the existing of the animals?
What?
It's part of the wrong one.
Yes.
How
How is it related? How is it related to?
Water.
No, there are many possible factors are causing damage to our environment, which lead to animal extinction. Yeah. So animal extinction and these things, how are they related to?
Oh. Water pollution is like, if there is lots of littering that can cause the water, like the sea.
Dirty.
They're in dirty sea and it's not clean anymore, so well, the fish, I mean, like, for any water animals, it's like so difficult for them to live with in the sea. So it's just like a super disaster.
Furthermore, many animals
살만한ဒီနေ့ကကျွမ်းမဟုတ်တာဟုတ်တယ်ကျွမ်းတယ်ရှောက်လာခိုင်းတော့ရှောက်လာခိုင်းမှုရှောက်လာဒီနေ့ကျွရွှာတယ်ရှောက်လာခိုင်းမှုရှောက်လာခိုင်းရှောက်လာ
Spastei oggi. Ma io ho visto che non c'è zero ma te ne ha. Ah,
这样不应该有顺的处理的。
모자에서 뭐 저희 소식을 듣기 이거
뭘 생리라고
Speech đang bật được kệ. Speech is like you haven't previous relationship. That time we don't make a lot of. Or just don't date at all. That's emotional damage.
That's emotional damage.
That's what I did for like
Let go
3 years
first.
now. It's not love. And I'm like, oh shit.
배우러만 들으지 와 시간 공이 또 많이 이게 아니에요 시간 원래 보수 이게 이게 그거는 강원이 많이 쓰여요 와서 이러지 마 그런 거 그런 거 아니야 시공파 나이 많이 하는 거 싫어 그런 동화
I will meet or we will meet. Yeah, we, right? You are not working alone. So because you can say that I'm writing this letter on behalf of my group, on behalf of my, behalf of my friends. Come on, you are. I want to suggest some idea about it, and I will need your help as well as how are you writing. You are giving suggestion to them.
I will need to complete that. We're just giving ideas.
And to be smoother, you write, and I would like to. I would like to share something which is happening in our country or in the world. And after listening or after reading this letter, if you can support us somewhere, then just like that. Okay, you're gonna say this. They are not asking you to suggest something, right? So you have to share. The idea I'm going to share what you want. Okay, so
I'm sorry.
So I am going to share what we are going to do, and after that you can, if you wish, or maybe we want to ask, okay, to support something like that, okay? And here is that. I want to let you know how we decided to plan this, okay? Raju, from which country? Raju from Pakistan.
No, someone Raju.
Okay, so how it goes?
Ladies, it's your to give your
The boys
books.
are then.
Write that.
Give me yours.
Give me yours. Give me yours.
အဲ့လိုကြည့်စမ်းမို့ညရှမ်းဆောင်ပြတ်တာပေါ့ဟမ်ဘာရှမ်း
လူဒီနမ်ခါ
ကျင်ခေါရောက်ဟာ
နာမလဲဦး
မင်းစားပြီးသားပဲကျင်ခေါရောက်ဟာ
ကောင်းလားလေ
ကျင်ခေါရောက်ဟာထိုင်းလို့ဆိုရင်ကျင်ခေါရောက်ဟာ
ရောက်ပါ
ကျင်
ကျင်
နဲ့ကျင်နဲ့ကွာ
现在这个是不是要讲的？我是干的。
တူရဲ့တူဟိုခမာဘယ်လိုလဲ
Labor
ခမာဆိုတော့ခမာ
这里啊，labor 说啥
哎，
Come on.
？Labor 不要，labor civilization。
labor
Yeah， 那么我们嘛都知道。
哎呀，
including Thailand Vietnamese Laos
I have
laboratory
heard about it. Come on.
laboratory
Come on， laboratory 嘛，什么？然后干嘛呢？我嘛觉得对腿的啊，这个工网对腿的，然后他就干嘛？我们东亚哇，印第安人。
Mr. Raju 有啦，ဖြစ်သွားပြီ။ဒီရမို့ဘာလို့တော့အချစ်ပါဘူး။မော်ဒီရမန်းနေကြတယ်။အချစ်မှာတော့ခုခေတ်ဆိုရင်ကြံပြီးပုံပုံလို့ပဲပါ။ဒါပေမဲ့အရေးကြီးတယ်တော့ဟုတ်တယ်ပါ။ဒီလိုတော့အဆန်ရိုင်းတိုင်းတိုင်းဝိုင်းပြန်ပြန်ပြန်။ဆိုတော့ဒီမှာရှိတယ်အတိအကျရှိတော့ဥမာဒီကတော့ဘေးကဆောင်းပြီးဖြစ်တယ်။ပြီးပါဟုတ်တယ်အရေးကြီးဟုတ်တယ်ပြီးရ။ဟာတကယ်တော့ဘယ်လိုဆိုတော့အမအရေးကြီးတယ်နော်ကျက်တာဖေးထုတ်လိုက်တယ်
ပြီးသွားမှာဒီမှာကြည့်နေတယ်။ဟာ
အဲ့ဒါလို့ကိုမယ်ပါအဲ့ဒါစီအားကအဲ့ဒါဒီလိုရှိစားတော့ဘုံကရုံကြတော့အင်းညာအားနေတော့ဘုရားပါအားပါရာကျန်တော့တီယိုပြီးပေါ်လာတယ်
你这又是干弄啊？这又是干弄？
50ဒီမှာလည်းပို့တယ်ဒီနာတော့
他是这又如果你要去那边呢，你哪里啊？
နားလေနင်းနားလေ
我不真的。
အဲ့တော့ဒီမှာ
我是从新加坡来的新加坡
ဒီမှာဒီလိုပြော
有那平常没有多的
အော်မင်းက
那
လည်း
要广东那边那那那。
အဒီလိုတော့
你好香港人認識你我都認識你
到广东的广东。
的确 Chinese 的，
ဒီချက်ပေါ်ကြည့်ရ
Burmese
也看，
亲
么
像
么，
泰的ALD တူ
Why you asking me?
because you said something in Chinese.
ဟုတ်လား Chinese က
先别先有。
對你相信到底多少一個
Really?
Yeah。
全部丢了。
冇啥嘢
多数年嘛，就是。
Nice
In it. It's just.
Yes
丢多少？
Very good man.
Very good man
你俾啲佢
我比較有我比較有我比較有拿翻嚟有翻
不會呀我哋也有啲咩
我話你比較有會解埋
咩啊有啲解
有睇人
因為沒有人玩一些什麼都是那種一些代表分析的你只能用在地吧你知道地媽媽地嗰度嘛都得為我都
So read your friend's notes. Okay. Anybody else?
No, I have to finish 3 sentences.
I'll give you one. I'll give you one. You're gonna take some as a down too.
Yeah, but I told you you look like Michelle Obama.
有廣東語我都有
Finish up.
You look like Megan Fox.
finish best and
I don't look like I don't look like with others. I look like myself.
You look like the Rose.
How about you? Eh? Let's get about your homework. You haven't finished.
Well, I thought you guys were finished.
Yeah.
真的吗？
We thought it was
真的吗？
Yeah, because the other day we did the test
Oh,
and we all thought we
Terus
were
tiba-tiba hilang.
over that lesson.
Finish up. Have you finished?
How many marks would I get out of 10?
Out of 10?
Zero.
Maybe about 7.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Then I'm
Yeah.
I shake it.
Yeah, because you didn't mention so many facts.
Take it.
Then I'm
Take
man.
it.
That's why I gave you his book. You need to read
Then
it.
I'm
Just points. You know, many sentences is not much necessary. Just only many points. Yeah.
Then I'm Maria.
No, really.
No, sorry, Maria. Size 많이 size Maria.
EFL is first.
I do.
Difference between EFL and ESL is EFL questions are
Read and write.
reading and writing and a little more focused into academic writing, like language B.
It's like you have to put more feelings.
It's the today
It's
test.
like put more effects on
Today
it.
the test.
Yeah, that's
Do we have to
no, I think Sia will send a file to you in the maybe beginning from 4 p.m.
It's
It
for
was
It's like
it was
entrance.
like test, yeah, like entrance test.
So we don't need to take it.
I want to take it.
So Sia will send the file to you, so copy to you, and then you have to answer.
He's going to send it tonight. Is it true?
Yeah, he's on that.
Did he see it? Yeah, he did see it in the group.
I mean, like
Have you seen
EFL
that?
is that's EFL includes like four skills.
Yeah, for skills, but yeah, EFL and language B is not much different. You know, when we compare these two questions, especially language B, you know, why some people like more language B, because language B is approaching to academic writing.
So EFL is only.
EFL is also the same, but language B is, I think, approaching to when I read the first paper, this is, how should I say, summarizing, and then next one is about, what is it, paraphrasing. Okay, like for EFL is you have to write an essay. You need to focus to the essay.
So they only focus on the reading and writing
Yeah, we can.
So notice
in an advanced way.
Yes.
What if I take the Cambridge exams and IELTS instead of ESL?
Yeah, like it's
Is
different.
it different?
Language B is from Pearson, and EFL is from CI Cambridge.
CIE is going to be more advanced and difficult, I guess.
No, some way. It depends on you. What you like is important. Yeah. But if you prefer Pearson, and then Pearson questions are easy, right? If you prefer CIE or Cambridge courses, so you think that Cambridge CIE is easy. It depends on you.
Teacher, are language B and EFL the same?
Similar. Not exactly the same, but the way they write
Which is harder?
Hmm?
Which is harder?
both.
Oh, nice.
Because they ask you to write 350, 400 essay.
So EFL
But
includes
don't
only.
worry that, you know, if you practice, it's okay.
So I mean, like EFL includes only reading and writing, and what about ESL? What you're saying exactly?
ESL questions are more easier.
So they are reading and writing.
But for them is, sorry for interrupting. For them, for ESL is listening is the most difficult one. That's it. And another, you have to take the exam for 4 skills, right? Reading, writing, and listening. And speaking that is optional, right? If you don't want to, no problem.
Sometimes I really want to take the speaking test.
Yeah, if you want to try, you can try it, but this is optional, you can choose it. Like for reading, writing, listening, it's say no, this is a compulsory. You cannot choose, you cannot make a choice. Right, but reading and writing is easy, I think. For reading, you need to practice a lot. Okay, for writing, it's also not much difficult, right? Email writing is very easy, but for ESL, one point is that the rules of registration is a little strict. Okay, if you use the wrong word and the wrong vocabulary,
The wrong
format.
then the wrong format,
grammar.
yeah, easy but strict like that.
But like so most people say that like finding a college or university with ESL is hard, right? Is it?
Yes, you need some more certificate or some more evidence presented with your English. I heard like that.
Maybe IELTS?
Yeah, if you try for IELTS,
I have PET
I was thinking.
from British Council.
but you gotta try IELTS if you approach to college.
So IELTS is only speaking, right?
No, for all
For
skills.
skills.
Yeah.
Teacher, so you mean like
IELTS.
even if I took ESL,
LTS.
I would still have to do the IELTS or TOEFL.
No, for the ESL.
Actually,
If you take ESL, if you take the exam for ESL, you need some more evidence on your
IELTS.
So if you try for ESL or language B, so you would be okay. You don't need to look any other evidence. The university they set like that right now. They are policy right now, okay? Yeah. So one difference is EFL and language B is EFL is from Cambridge example, right? We call that CIE, right? And then language B is from Pearson. So when I read their past paper, when I compared those two questions, not much different.
Okay, thank you. So when we apply for the colleges and universities, they would ask for EFL sometimes. Can we just submit language B instead of EFL? No.
As long as we have already inquired, if you have got language B, it's fine.
Oh.
Because language B is basic introduction of academic writing, academic skill. That's right.
Okay, your turn.
Such kind of writing, a long essay,
Like
like
500
350 words essay, related to academic writing.
It doesn't require listening, right?
No.
Just writing and
It's
reading.
only reading and writing.
Teacher, so in EFL we have to study so many like writing styles.
In
So damn hard.
EFL, you mean EFL, right?
Yeah.
For EFL, you have to read the booklet, and then they ask you, especially paraphrasing. You have to read the original text, you have to reread it, and after that you have to comparison. And then next one is, I think essay. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, just two writing.
And the third one would be a little difficult. I mean that the third one meaning that one, two. The second question is by taking, you have to take the references from the text A and B, the booklet, right? And after that you have to create your own maybe event or story, something. Yeah, there is a story writing as well.
It's like Xiaogang told me that like the difference between ESL and EFL is like when you it's like when you write a letter like for ESL, it's like you went to your grandma house, so you write like so there was a lake near the house, just basic stuff. But in EFL, it's like you have to include like the feelings also, the feelings there. So when I went there, like they are in more detail, right? So that is EFL and that is ESL. Different, right?
The too many, it's like in your sentences.
Just technically, just EFL is just more advanced.
TOEFL is, I think, some of the places don't accept TOEFL. Which is yours. If you are going to, right?
EFL 7 classes, like 7 subjects.
How much is because you're not English. That's why.
What is it actually for? To show that your English is more advanced.
Yeah.
But ESL is not enough.
Yes. You know, some of the schools they need like IELTS 6.0 or 6.5. They're not very difficult.
6.0.
But it acquires four skills.
Four skills. You need to take the exam for 4 skills. GPA is for this the college year. You know, when you go to college, you know, when you finish, when you graduated, right? The school will give you the certificate. At the time, they will calculate your it's the average of your grading. University is the highest one. College first. Okay, maybe for college you have to attend only just 2 years, and after that you have to go to the next 2 or maybe 3 years, depending on your college.
Can you get a job with them on college?
Yeah. Yes.
Because some of the international get a job with the college.
So don't worry that, you know, before I teach you language B, I will show you this, you know, how to compare.
I have to say that we don't need to say EFL. Some people take EFL to tally. Polytechnic. Some people take EFL. They want to go to Singapore, so they have Polytechnic.
But for me, you know, I have got an idea. It means that even though I teach language B, but I will introduce EFL. You know, I will show you maybe on Friday. Okay, there will be introduction about the language B. So at the time, I will compare with the question of EFL and language B. Right. So we can so maybe some time or maybe some lessons we can combine it, right?
Yes.
Like that.
Teacher, let's say like after iGCSE, I take A-level, and then at the A-levels, do I still need to take EFL?
I'm not sure for that one.
So we don't have to do EFL or ESL related to English.
So what did you ask your school? Did you ask your school?
Not yet.
But I think, you know,
Study abroad.
more time and others are higher. So I think that it will be different from that.
A-level is the same as a foundation, right?
Yes.
But like, if we like choose like, if we like don't choose to study A-level, like if we go to college, that we need to like study foundation.
Yes.
But like, it's only based on the subject that we choose, right? The foundation is.
Yes.
That's the same.
I don't know.
我媽講：你有啲全巴巴啦，你會把人家啲全巴巴啦，我手片嘅。A 碼是。
But you know, sometimes the one of the foundation can be different. For example, you want to try for the medical. You want to go to the medical university, right? You try for the EFL or maybe language B, and after that you apply for the college, right? So when you get there and you are learning about the introduction of the medical formation courses and things. So for after A-level, and for that one is that you haven't chosen anything yet, right? I think so. So you can do what you are affordable.
So the
Even
foundation.
though, for example, sorry, maybe even though your friend can try maybe for this way, you have to think about it. Can I do it? If you can do it, you should try. If you can't, you better try next one.
What is the difference between iGCSE
To meet the
and
time. Yeah.
What is the difference between foundation program and iGCSE?
foundation 真係話我哋大家都係做人家都是我睇嚟睇嘅，都係嚟睇咪變咗
No. Foundation here is a preparation course. Preparation course. Maybe for example you're going to medical university, right? But you have to take the entrance first. If you pass that entrance, you have to take the foundation course. Because like iGCSE is like grade 10 here, right? But in international, right, they started with grade 12. Yeah, after 11, right? They started with 12, right? So for that year is a foundation course. Because for them is they don't have only just they have 10, grade 10, grade 11, grade 12, and if they pass it and they can take the entrance when they want, and after they can join the university or the college. For our country, as we have already done at grade 10. Okay, they have 12, so there's a gap there. So the foundation is the bridge for 10 and 12. Thank God.
Okay, carry the water.
Yeah.
So I can't.
It is. Is it yours? So which one is the beginning? You're showing me so many arrows.
你講啊，你出來係講你嗰咩啊？衣服嘅嗰啲嗰你在拍啊？先我教你㗎。
Yeah.
呢個就係收嘅。巴比加巴尼維魯，巴拉瓜定巴塞嘅。係咪？依個應該係沙嘅啊。你試我等我
No. You need to mention that how to save those animals. Okay, here you just mentioned that according to our research, acids and blah blah blah. Well, here you mentioned that we will be grateful for your donation. You are asking only just donation, right? But you need to mention. Yeah, you need to mention how to do those, what you are going to do with those donations. Yep. Yeah, do you gonna tell us?
Yeah.
I'm also at the time also not. I'm not.
點啊？現在咪嚟見到頭髮咯。我都得我已經唔對啊，我對啊就。
還有幾個 camera 咧，就話把啲錢時係講啦 ，camera 你把乜嘢買就支持啊，看你呢個，看你呢個，買就支持啊。哦，因為有人英國。
我係要得個嘢嘢喎，你話三錢啊？ တကယ်ကြီး
ဖြစ်လာ
ဟုတ်ပါဘူးအဲ့လိုဆိုအဲ့လိုထင်
ဟုတ်ဒီစမှာမတွေ့ခင်တော့စစတလားပဲ
ငါပဲလို့ထင်တယ်
မှားလား
ဒီမှာ opposite
အဲ့ဒီချိန်မှာဆက်တွေ့တယ်ဒီကောင်ကကွန်ပျူတာ program မှာဖြစ်နေဖြစ်တယ်ပြောနေ
Yeah, I think it's good.
yeah angry
Oh,
Can I read
everyone mistake me
Indra
I'll try not to make mistake next time.
Indra
Okay, so now let's go to 94.
94
Page number 94. Example subletter.
94
Yeah.
ချက်ဝါ
Oh my god
Okay, you have to read these two letters about any student in a mini market. The first is an example of how not to write a letter of apology. The second is much more appropriate in continental story. So there are two sample ones. So please read those two sample ones first. And there are some comments beside them.
You mean the
letters,
summer
right?
one is on 90 page 95?
Yes, number 1 is on 94, number 2 is on 95.
Oh.
teacher
Yes.
အဲ့ဟိုအဲ့ EFL အိမ်မှာဖြည့်ပြီးခုနကတိုင်းလို့ teacher ဟိုဟာ DM အဲ့လို private message file ပို့ပါ
Yeah.
အော်
Sir. Yes.
Oh, this is an example.
You should bring the person who
It means that that's taking earphone is taking
I mean is it worth it
Oh.
Is it worth it? If you try. If you try, it will work.
What did you try that way which is more helpful
As I told you, language B, according to the student, according to college and private, in present policy, right? If you have got language B certificate, okay, you don't need any more evidence for your English. And then this exam is from Pearson, right? Pearson is from UK. And then there are there are 4 examples from Pearson. Language A, B, ESL, no ESL, literature. Literature is I think more difficult. For literature, some of the GED students take literature.
we have the time card chop
Nice.
what's your shop up
Oh yeah.
You, what the hell?
Oh.
Yes. Am I supposed to write Friday.
Yes.
Right now?
Yeah. I've been telling you.
Right.
Send an apology letter to the
So we this and then after that we'll write it right now.
And then you have to think of something to apologize for. I love the meaning of it now. But I have to apologize for like spilling coffee on someone.
Shaving everything. I'm gonna apologize you for shaving your head.
Teacher, the class language speaker starts this Friday, right?
It's okay.
Okay, so I have to control everything.
Teacher.
I'm gonna apologize, Julia.
So,
Why?
but you know, actually,
For apologize.
if I try with online, it's
For being
boring,
a
right?
Can you repeat?
If I try with online, is it okay?
Teacher,
I'm gonna
online
apologize.
would be better for me, but
For being
I don't know. What about
Others?
like because I can't do this. I can go to
For no
school on Friday.
no
because,
valid reason.
the school bus is not running on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, you should tell the school that
Wouldn't you
they
know?
don't meet.
No, because there is only one.
For no valid reason, you
But you know, when you try online for language B, it's you know you need to be serious because you have to read, you have to read and write. So I believe you maybe if you join language B, you will try. You wanna try it. So you can try online as well.
Can you like reschedule it? Can you like make it in other days?
Sorry.
Instead of Friday.
Sorry. Because all the time.
So what is the tag?
Literally the same.
Literally.
You know, Friday.
基本上我基本上不不啊，先不忙了。
Yeah, how about others?
I'm gonna apologize CRQ for the
Yes.
CRQ for
Me
the
too. Yeah, me too. I'm totally going to do it.
Yeah, me too.
CRQ really mad because like he said why. You should apologize.
Yeah, I should apologize.
Professor Bailey.
I said it. Professor Bennett.
So what is Bailey?
As I was like, Bennett is wrong, and they were like, I can't stop. The teacher was like,
Yeah, small. Yes.
why?
Bennett no should.
He was like, why am I so wrong? It was like, why? I was like, I started shouting, oh my god, oh my god. He's like, it's going super disaster.
Why?
Why?
I mean, we couldn't control our laugh.
Only just one word. Why?
聽呢個排表嚟㗎咧，而家要排表。
Why are you going out?
I'm gonna
Saya
apologize.
Anu dia, why?
I wanna apologize you for telling you that you were short, and now I'm short.
Somebody
Nobody's
finish
sure.
about it.
Yes. No, we can get.
Nobody's short, man. They just
So what is different between these two?
The second language sounds more.
the second one.
The second
The first one like sound more like a complaint.
Okay, the first one like complaining, and second one is
More polite.
You apologize.
okay. So now, you have to think about one of the events that you accidentally happened something somewhere to someone, and you have to write an apology letter, right?
Okay. I will write an apology
I don't want to
letter.
remember.
For pushing on me with my backpack.
Apologize to CRB.
Okay.
Lunchbox with my backpack.
Okay.
Okay,
So think about
I will
it.
make a complaint about it.
Why would you eat it?
Why are we eating this?
That's alright.
Let's go.
I'm
I'm gonna apologize to the
Why?
because I was dancing and then you got
Why? Why? Why?
Okay. So let's start.
sleep show.
Đây của mình chở.
Why do you apologize?
I died.
I'm gonna just apologize for Andrew for like shaving his head
You shaved my head. Why?
somewhere.
Imaginary.
Somewhere in another motion.
You can shave my head like for real. You want to?
It's not apology.
really shake my
Maybe guys.
This guy is too fresh to apologize. No. We can't apologize.
I will submit again.
Dear friend, may I approve it?
Crystal. 对，他怎么去了？是。
Dear Mr. Tommy Shelby.
Yes.
Tommy Shelby, you do right.
But I don't want to be there. Yeah, I understand. Just stay here.
Mr. Baby.
Or I have accepted. Or no. No, I'm gonna stay here. Just until I go there. Because he has to let me. I joined later. 喂 ，I'll apologize to that. No, you should apologize me for kicking me out of chemistry class. You should apologize me for being homophobic. But I don't like gays.
I should apologize too. I want to apologize.
Okay, I will apologize to Jin that I can choose it.
Why?
Because I'm homophobic. I didn't have a
So you should apologize to me.
Oh, I will apologize gays in the classroom.
GIZE.
All the gays in the classroom.
All the gays in the classroom, I am sorry.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry for being Millie Bobby Brown.
I'm gonna apologize, bro.
Why?
For what?
Why?
Why? This is awkward.
Oh,
Mr. Bless.
Dia bisa partner
I'm doing
Let me
good.
approve it.
Tapi mampu sih. Aman juga ya. Aman wah, juga ya. Juga yang tahu nggak tuh.
You stand on my apologize.
Sai rồi.
Sai nè.
He's some IC in the other classroom.
Không phải
I
là
hurt you.
Hóa là thì bao nhiêu có tahu nggak tuh jadi. Udah kayak.
Mana orang jauh不是。
Karena lu dia.
Wah, dia wah. Mẹ chú vào đấy bảo
Mana?
bảo mẹ đâu. Vô đây à? Vô đây à?
Cái này tức là
Pause it.
Anh đừng có写，有一个没有，就那样，人家也不太看那个，我看那有了。
迪士尼嘛，我迪士尼嘛。你妈有干？
哎呀
You know,
I know that's what.
you know, that's fine.
I'm really sick of this
You
now.
know, sometimes I can't find my full leg.
So when I attended I have attended the GCSE with Dion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, other time our minister, right? Big fan and you know.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.